The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And able to get this out to the 25. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Buckeye, the young rookie QB from Ohio State.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in and willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off play action. Howard. A short one there to Freiermuth. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here are the key inactives for this one, Charles. And as you get towards the latter stages of the season, you hope that this is a clean graphic with no names, but that's hard to do in the NFL.
Yeah, there's almost no way you think it's going to be like that. It's just a matter of what names are on the list and how you prepare to play without them. Everyone wants to finish strong. Well, the only way to do it, forget the inactive list and focus on the guys who are going to take the field.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He had a man open, but missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
On the return is Williams. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the 1st overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Goff now to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Well, he had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 14-yard line.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Pittsburgh.
Back to throw. Howard. Over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of catches. 78 yards and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Steelers
back to throw now on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. And Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
This one finds Austin at right.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
For the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down, Steelers.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 2nd and 1. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Shifts by him.
And he returns this to the 22. And the Lions offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 23-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Jack Fox now gets set to punt.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
Fielded just inside the 30. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Howard. That is incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now Howard from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Fair catch.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ballgame as they come up 1st and 10. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And they'll bring him down here up about the 22-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 2. And the Lions first down.
Counterplay, here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Lions at 9-5 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. 3rd and 9 here as they've got it as we resume action. Gone. That is caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And it's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
To Sam Laporta. 10 yards on the pickup.
Gone.
2nd and inches. At the Steelers.
That'll be caught by St. Brown. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and they'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Gibbs. Nice look. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Quick move by Miller. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Howard. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Play action. It's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on
Here's
the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll be tackled about the 35. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Goff now looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and completely play.
This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46.
Goff now looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Brings up 3rd.
On the keeper, here's Goff. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
You
line.
pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try to get a lead blocker in front. But if you talk about different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
From the gun, here's Goff. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. This drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Bates' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now out come the Steelers. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Howard now, throwing to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Howard. Off play action. And this one too low.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great. But you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big 3rd down.
And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Fair catch. Signaled for.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Lions offense getting set once again. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. 2nd down and 8.
They're on the tackle. A gain of 2.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
2nd and 5. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Second down and 4. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. Here's 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
now
third
gone.
and 3.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Howard off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
There's Goff.
2nd and 6. At the Steelers'
Right side to Williams. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. A good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they will play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And the Steelers
They'll look to throw here on first down. Here's Freiermuth again. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
A loss of a yard.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Final 3 weeks of the regular season. The regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Bengals. And here's Jalen Waddle. He's open on the right sideline and pulls this one in. 49 yards for the touchdown. The Dolphins wind up taking this one by a touchdown. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Things getting interesting now as the regular season starts to wind down. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these 2 teams. 10-7 your score as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they're trying to help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Oh, nice move. Touchdown, Detroit! Jahmyr Gibbs with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he'll wind up loose losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Back to throw. Howard. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. And now as we get toward the home stretch here in the regular season, Charles, let's take a look at the list of key inactives for them in this one.
Yeah, and after almost a full season of physical games, you know you're going to have some guys missing during the final weeks of the season. Nature of how we play this sport. Every team, you've got to be prepared to handle them. And the teams that focus on handling it, focus on guys getting ready to play even if they're not starters, those are the ones that weather the storm.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The Steelers send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. It's complete to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now gone. Wilson's got it complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And a nice job to break free of one tackle that slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's gone.
39-yard line.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he'll get this down to the 30-yard line.
Detroit Lions first down.
Gone. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Draw play, this is right. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Goff now to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
Now it's gone. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Lions add 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too on a drive like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
First throw now for the backup, Rodgers. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5.
Now it's Rodgers.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. On the return is Williams. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Lions will take over. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
It's out, it's loose, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Pressure, he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focused on it.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
They'll run with Wright.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another
They'll run on 1st down and right. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. And they'll go right back to right. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Gain of 6. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
A give up the middle to right.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run out of the gun with right. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back in the 40. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This is taken at about the 14. A 45-yard punt through there on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They give up the middle to Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Shifts past him at the 45. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down.
Some of y'all done lost your mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on old net, but I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive.
To throw is gone. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's right. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
to the air again. Gone.
Steelers 5-yard line.
This is caught. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
1-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Bates' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
It's 3rd down.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Steelers first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Here's Rodgers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Rodgers to throw once more. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And he finds Austin complete.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Lee McNeil
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Calvin Austin
With touchdown number 7 on the year.
and the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
The kick is good.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The kickoff for Pittsburgh.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 5.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5.
Out of the gun is again to right.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
And 5.
Now Goff. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10.
Watch the motion.
On the give, this is right. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple.
There's Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the handoff, it's right. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
They'll go again here with Wright.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
22-yard line.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And 9.
Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. T.J. Watt drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
This Pittsburgh offense, led by Calvin Austin, running back out.
They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Johnson.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Another try from the 14 on 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
A loss of 13 yards.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Warren.
Rodgers pass complete to Jalen Warren. A gain of 7. It's
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Here we go, 1st and goal. Rodgers going to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Rodgers to throw. It's complete. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. And hold the phone now. This game isn't over yet.
Not at all. Now, get the football back. That's the first thing. However you do it, get the ball back and then manipulate the clock with your offense because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense set to take over. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts. We feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, it's right. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they take a knee. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync. So for the Lions, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, this loss really hurts their playoff chances as they drop to 7-8 with 2 games left. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.